Palamina has been active in southeastern Peru. We have a 15.4% equity investment in Windshear Gold. Both companies are permitted to drill, and there's 3 million in both companies. They're both going drilling in Q2 of 2024 on our orogenic gold projects. Yeah, so in 2015, I sold my company Soltoro to Agnico Eagle. They spun us out Palamina. We've got 71 million shares out currently, 3 million roughly in the bank. And, we're about to go drilling. And so, we've spent all of our time in an orogenic belt in Peru. And we're, about to bear out some value, I think. It's a good inflection point. So again, I've been active in Latin America primarily. I was a silver guy in the last round. I kind of wanted to try my hand at finding whenever you sold a company, it was about 80 million ounces of silver, you want to do better. So I really am chasing tier 1 deposits. On our board, everybody's had an experience of a takeout more or less. Sean Spraggett was with Northmont. They sold out the Hud Bay in Peru for about $500 million. Christina McCarthy, she went into New Oro, Peru. And then on the management side, in our belt, within 60 kilometers of both the plays that are going to be drilled, we picked up the management team from Minera IRL and Yuri Valdivieso, who knows the rock, and we hired that team. So, we have a fair amount of experience in the orogenic belt we're in. Right now, so we have the OTCQB project, which is our gold play. We've flown it. We did have an initial small 2,500 meter drill program in the Veta zone. And we're now going to do likely a 5,000 meter program in the Sol de Oro zone. There's 3 different areas that we like in a flower structure. We're going to test those. And then we have a copper silver copper play in the Santa Lucia district. And that one we're permitting it and doing IP on. So Peru, there's really big permitting challenges right now. We're fully titled and fully permitted in both companies, including our sister company. So we've gone through that big curve. So we're sort of in a real inflection point. But, again, we're going into the electrical age, and silver and copper are really going to be the 2 metals, in the new age. They're the Saudi Arabian metals of oil of yesteryear. And I think that Peru, not unlike Mexico, et cetera, and Chile, they're the big mining jurisdictions with major mining companies. So for an explorationist, that's what you want. Ideally, you want to define it and then sell it. So it's been a bit trying because of some of the presidential issues they've had. But I do think, over time, it's going to emerge as one of the key, electrical age countries, not unlike Saudi Arabia. So Windshear had an arbitration process that concluded in December. They dividended $25 million to their shareholders. Palamina received $3.625 million. We're sitting around $3 million, plus we still have that equity and 2% royalty of the project that's being drilled. And Windshear's in around the same amount. So the companies are well funded. We got 2 projects that are being drilled, one in our company, one in that company. We have equity. That'll be, results should be anywhere from July to September. And that'll be the catalyst to move it all forward. And there'll be enough money left over post the program. We get through 1 round of drilling without having to dilute. And again, Sprott owns 12%, and Goldspot or Earth Labs owns another 3%. So it's a bit in-house. Well, I think, again, Peru is in a unique position because it has always had, it's been one of the tier companies in the world for copper and silver. And I think there's a lot of people that are coming to Peru for those investments. And you've really seen the gold space somewhat be ignored. We're one of the few companies that have gold projects that are well positioned. And people forget that it's, the top gold producer, or in the top 3 in Latin America. They have things like Yanacocha. And we believe that there's still a lot of room to improve there.